I just wanted to give y'all some light, some wisdom. I'm gonna tell you, growing up, I was so angry, living aggravated, and frustrated, and for some reason, I don't even know why. I guess, just growing up over east, coming from uh, a certain type of lifestyle. Even though my mother and father created a lifestyle for me with private schools and to keep me away from the streets. It just growing up in that environment, it just made me violent. It made me, always feel like I had to be on demon time. I felt like I had something to prove. But being incarcerated from all the times that I was incarcerated, doing time and stuff like that, go to jail, even though them harsh environments made me be aggressive, it also showed me that light. That's how I gained a relationship and a bond with God. When people used to talk about love and peace, I ain't want to hear that shit. I ain't no motherfucking love and peace. But I'm gonna tell you though, really though, you ever been, say you just started a new job, right? And when you start a new job, people sometimes, I guess the narrative, they expect you to look a certain way, like like you needed this job because you didn't have any money, and you might come in looking a certain way, like you didn't need the money, and the people that's working there need the money more than you do, right? And they hating and they jealous, and sometimes it's even envy, but it differentiate depending on whether it's envy or if it's jealousy, right? But make a long story short, people might say rude or ignorant things and try to get a response out of you, and it's like depending on how you respond, you give a person power over you, because if they can say something and respond to it in a negative manner, it's, to some extent they have control and power over you. But you ever just brush it off and uh, greeted a person or responded back with love? I'm telling you, next day, you might come in the next day and this person being so nice to you, and you just wonder where it come from. That's the love. When you don't respond to it in a certain way, people, and it's because they don't mean to be, but it's just that some people hate the fact that you had something that they wish that they had. And instead of asking you, how did you accumulate that? Or what measures did you take? Or what steps did you take in order to get that? Sometimes it's just materialistic things that have no value or meaning to it, right? So they don't know how to really converse with you and have a conversation and ask you, how did you establish this? Or how did you do this? Or what $1 million plan